Welcome to Winging It with Walt, the podcast where Walt Florio brings you the ramblings from inside of his demented mind. I'm Walt Florio, and let's dig in. On this episode, I am going to be starting a series in which I am comparing the Orioles farm system to that of the farm system of every other team in Major League Baseball. I'll be comparing the Orioles farm system against one team per day, starting with pitching and moving on to hitting. Today I'll be focusing on the pitching of the Orioles' top 15 prospects in ERA, WHIP, and strikeouts per 9 innings, and I will be comparing them to that of the Red Sox' top 15 prospects in ERA, WHIP, and Ks per 9 inning. Let's get started. The stats being used in this podcast are from the games up until June 2nd, 2021, but do not include June 2nd's game. We are going to start out with the top 15 Orioles prospects in the category of ERA and compare that to the top 15 Red Sox prospects in ERA. The number one ERA in the Orioles system is Jay Prezina, who has a minuscule ERA of 0.84. The number one ERA in the Boston Red Sox system is Jay Winkowski, who has an ERA of 1.33. The number 2 ERA in the Orioles system is K. Smith, who has an ERA of 1.06. The number 2 ERA in the Red Sox system is B. Bello, who has an ERA of 2.39. The number 3 ERA in the Orioles system is I. Felice, who has an ERA of 1.15. The number 3 ERA in the Red Sox system is J. Wu Yelland, who has an ERA of 2.51. The number 4 ERA in the Orioles system is K. Bradish, who has an ERA of 1.23. The number 4 ERA in the Red Sox system is R. Weber, who has an ERA of 2.96. The number 5 ERA in the Orioles system is G. Rodriguez, who has an ERA of 1.54. The number 5 ERA in the Red Sox system is B. Blaylock, who has an ERA of 3.00. The number 6 ERA in the Orioles system is O. Peralta, who has an ERA of 1.93. The number 6 ERA in the Red Sox system is D. Reyes, who has an ERA of 3.12. The number 7 ERA in the Orioles system is D. Hall, who has an ERA of 2.14. The number 7 ERA in the Red Sox system is S. Drohan, who has an ERA of 3.26. The number 8 ERA in the Orioles system is B. Knight, who has an ERA of 2.41. The number 8 ERA in the Red Sox system is K. Crawford, who has an ERA of 3.54. The number 9 ERA in the Orioles system is B. Young, who has an ERA of 2.60. The number 9 ERA in the Red Sox system is A. Ramirez, who has an ERA of 3.71. The number 10 ERA in the Orioles system is K. Bernovich, who has an ERA of 2.66. The number 10 ERA in the Red Sox system is S. Gonzalez, who has an ERA of 4.07. The number 11 ERA in the Orioles system is D. Ram, who has an ERA of 2.70. The number 11 ERA in the Red Sox system is D. Gossett, who has an ERA of 4.32. The number 12 ERA in the Orioles system is G. McLarty, who has an ERA of 3.57. The number 12 ERA in the Red Sox system is R. Espinal, who has an ERA of 4.33. The number 13 ERA in the Orioles system is D. LeBron, who has an ERA of 3.75. The number 13 ERA in the Red Sox system is C. Murphy, who has an ERA of 4.70. The number 14 ERA in the Orioles system is G. Stallings, who has an ERA of 4.43. The number 14 ERA in the Red Sox system is C. Shugart, who has an ERA of 5.02. The number 15 ERA in the Orioles system is 4.43 with C. Bishop. Number 15 ERA in the Red Sox system is K. Hart, who has an ERA of 5.26. Let's move on to WHIP. The number 1 WHIP in the Orioles system is G. Rodriguez, who has a WHIP of 0.69. The number 1 WHIP in the Red Sox system is Jay Winkowski, who has a WHIP of 0.89. The number 2 WHIP in the Orioles system is Jay Prezina, who has a WHIP of 0.75. The number 2 WHIP in the Red Sox system is K. Crawford, who has a WHIP of 0.89. The number 3 whip in the Orioles system is B. Knight, who has a whip of 0.80. The number 3 whip in the Red Sox system is D. Reyes, who has a whip of 1.04. The number 4 whip in the Orioles system is K. Brnovich, who has a whip of 0.89. The number 4 whip in the Red Sox system is B. Bello, who has a whip of 1.06. The number 5 whip in the Orioles system is O. Peralta, who has a whip of 0.96. The number 5 whip in the Red Sox system is R. Weber, who has a whip of 1.19. The number 6 whip in the Orioles system is D. Hall, who has a whip of 1.05. The number 6 whip in the Red Sox system is J. Wu Yelland, who has a whip of 1.26. The number 7 whip in the Orioles system is K. Bradish, who has a whip of 1.14. The number 7 whip in the Red Sox system is R. Espinal, who has a whip of 1.26. The number 8 whip in the Orioles system is G. Stallings, who has a whip of 1.16. The number 8 whip in the Red Sox system is B. Blaylock, who has a whip of 1.33. The number 9 whip in the Orioles system is D. Rom, who has a whip of 1.20. The number 9 whip in the Red Sox system is A. Pelote, who has a whip of 1.36. The number 10 whip in the Orioles system is B. Young, who has a whip of 1.21. The number 10 whip in the Red Sox system is K. Hart, who has a whip of 1.36. The number 11 whip in the Orioles system is I. Feliz, who has a whip of 1.21. The number 11 whip in the Red Sox system is S. Drohan, who has a whip of 1.40. The number 12 whip in the Orioles system is K. Smith, who has a whip of 1.24. The number 12 whip in the Red Sox system is C. Shugart, who has a whip of 1.40. The number 13 whip in the Orioles system is G. McLarty, who has a whip of 1.25. The number 13 whip in the Red Sox system is S. Gonzalez, who has a whip of 1.44. The number 14 whip in the Orioles system is M. Bauman, who has a whip of 1.27. The number 14 whip in the Red Sox system is A. Ramirez, who has a whip of 1.47. The number 15 whip in the Orioles system is Z. Peak, who has a whip of 1.33. The number 15 whip in the Red Sox system is C. Murphy, who has a whip of 1.52. Let's move on to strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. The number 1 K per 9 in the Orioles system is T. Hall, who has 16.7 K per 9. The number 1 K per 9 in the Red Sox system is S. Gonzalez, who has a K per 9 of 14.1. The number 2 K per 9 in the Orioles system is G. Rodriguez, who has a 15.4 K per 9. The number 2 K per 9 in the Red Sox system is J. Groom, who has a K per 9 of 12.4. The number 3 K per 9 in the Orioles system is K. Bradish, who has 14.3 K per 9. The number 3 K per 9 in the Red Sox system is B. Bello, who has 12.3 K per 9. The number 4 K per 9 in the Orioles system is O. Peralta, who has 13.5 K per 9. The number 4 K per 9 in the Red Sox system is J. Wu Yelland, who has 11.9 K per 9. The number 5 K per 9 in the Orioles system is D. LeBron, who has 13.5 K per 9. The number 5 K per 9 in the Red Sox system is K. Crawford, who has 11.6 K per 9. The number 6 K per 9 in the Orioles system is B. Young, who has 13.0 K per 9. The number 6 K per 9 in the Red Sox system is B. Blaylock, who has 10.8 K per 9. The number 7 K per 9 in the Orioles system is J. Prezina, who has 12.7 K per 9. The number 7 K per 9 in the Red Sox system is A. Pelote, who has 10.5 K per 9. The number 8 K per 9 in the Orioles system is K. Smith, who has 11.6 K per 9. The number 8 K per 9 in the Red Sox system is C. Murphy, who has 10.5 K per 9. The number 9 K per 9 in the Orioles system is Z. Peak, who has 11.4 K per 9. The number 9 K per 9 in the Red Sox system is C. Shugart, who has 10.0 K per 9. The number 10 K per 9 in the Orioles system is G. McLarty, who has 10.7 K per 9. The number 10 K per 9 in the Red Sox system is B. Van Bell, who has 9.7 K per 9. The number 11 K per 9 in the Orioles system is K. Bernovich, who has 10.6 K per 9. The number 11 K per 9 in the Red Sox system is D. Gossett, who has 9.7 K per 9. The number 12 K per 9 in the Orioles system is I. Felice, who has 9.2 K per 9. The number 12 K per 9 in the Red Sox system is R. Weber, who has 9.6 K per 9. The number 13 K per 9 in the Orioles system is C. Bishop, who has 8.6 K per 9. The number 13 K per 9 in the Red Sox system is K. Hart, who has 9.1 K per 9. The number 14 K per 9 in the Orioles system is M. Bauman, who has 8.3 K per 9. The number 14 K per 9 in the Red Sox system is S. Strohan, who has 8.8 K per 9. The number 15 K per 9 in the Orioles system is D. Rom, who has 8.1 K per 9. Number 15 K per 9 in the Red Sox system is Jay Winkowski, who has 8.7 K per 9. Let's wrap things up. The Orioles farm system has 11 guys with an ERA under 3 compared to only 3 in the Red Sox farm system. Furthermore, there are 4 guys in the Orioles farm system that would rank number 1 in the Red Sox farm system for ERA, and 7 guys that would rank in the top 2 in the Boston farm system. The Orioles have 14 guys with a whip under 1.30 compared to only 7 in the Red Sox farm system. Furthermore, the Orioles have 4 guys that would rank number 1 in whip in the Red Sox farm system, and 7 guys that would rank in the top 2. Correction, only 4 guys that would rank in the top 2 in the Red Sox system in whip. The Orioles have 11 guys that have over 10 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched compared to only 8 for the Red Sox. Furthermore, the Orioles have 3 guys that would rank number 1 in the Red Sox system for K per 9, and 7 that would rank in the top 2. I would say that the Orioles farm system crushes the Red Sox farm system in the pitching category. Tune in to tomorrow's episode when I will be comparing the Orioles pitching to that of the New York Yankees. Thank you for listening, and I hope that you enjoyed the show. I will talk to you all later.